Anti-monarchy protesters set to dress up as the homeless and protest in Windsor on the Prince Harry's wedding day, after council boss wanted police to remove rough sleepers from the town. Hard left activists are plotting to disrupt the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle by posing as homeless people and staging a mass demonstration. Thousands of people could take part in coordinated protests in Windsor, organized on Facebook by activists who spew out obscenities attacking the royal family. Some are planning to disguise themselves as beggars, turning up with sleeping bags the night before the wedding. While the protests purport to be about homelessness, hate-fueled posts by those planning to take part are full of virulently anti-monarchist views and vile abuse, including one message that reads, "F the Royals." One event has been set up by left-wing blogger Peter Mills, who has expressed support for Labour and its far-left grassroots group, Momentum. He urged people to dress up as homeless and line the royal wedding route. He said the protest was a response to Simon Dudley, Windsor Council's Tory leader, who controversially called on police to clear the town's streets ahead of the wedding as he spoke of an epidemic of rough sleeping and vagrancy. Although after a backlash, he insisted his comments had been aimed only at commercial beggars. Despite his claims to be protesting only about homelessness, Mills has expressed fiercely anti-royal views in a series of posts on Facebook, accusing the royal family of inbreeding as well as branding them sub-average humans and leeches. He shared a picture of Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge holding hands with Prince George and Princess Charlotte alongside the message, "F them and their leech soap opera." Above a picture of the Queen, Mills wrote, "In this F leech can do one too." He even criticized the Queen when she visited victims of the Grenfell Tower fire. Mills, 38, who writes for left-wing blog Evolve Politics and shares Momentum posts on his Facebook page, has appealed for donations to lay on coaches to transport protesters to Windsor. Speaking at his semi-detached home in Frome, Somerset, Mills admitted referring to the royals as leeches but said his words just demonstrate the passion I feel about helping the vulnerable and highlighting the wealth disparity. He denied being a member of either the Labour Party or Momentum and insisted, "I have nothing against the royal family." Another organizer, Kunal Singhal, once posted a picture of himself exposing his private parts in front of Buckingham Palace. The 34-year-old DJ from London also likes Momentum on his Facebook page but did not respond to a request to comment last night. A second protest organized on Facebook, called No Jacket Required, urges protesters to dress down for the event in solidarity with the homeless. More than 1,100 people say they will take part. The organizers are Rising Up, a campaign group that advocates civil disobedience and calls for a revolution but insists it is non-violent. One protester wrote on Facebook, "The idea is to dress down to the level of those that are obviously threadbare so that they cannot be distinguished from us, thus making it very difficult to remove them/us. The cops will be wondering if they are harassing a homeless man, or whether it is one of the thousands of us." One of Rising Up's main activists is George Barda, one of the anti-capitalists who camped at St. Paul's Cathedral in 2012 as part of the Occupy movement. The 41-year-old, who was educated at £38,100 a year Winchester College and works for Greenpeace, gave an interview on Russia Today last year in which he was described as a Momentum activist. His father, Clive, is an eminent classical music photographer. When approached by the Mail on Sunday yesterday, Mr. Barda opened the door in his boxer shorts and declined to talk as he was in the middle of meditating. However, he later said, "Homelessness is a terrible scourge and drawing attention to it is important." He denied he was organizing the Windsor protest and described Momentum as a positive force but declined to say if he was a member. A third protest, Royal Sleepover, urges activists to head to Windsor on May 18th, the day before the wedding, with a sleeping bag. Some have threatened to turn it into an anti-monarchy demonstration, with one writing, "I will bring my guillotine." Event organizer Chris Boyd, 43, from Brighton, has shared controversial posts on his Facebook page and sent abusive messages to David Cameron and Health Secretary Jeremy Hunt. Others on the page have posted anti-royal pictures showing the Queen next to homeless people with the message, "I have dozens of homes. You have none." Another shows Kate Middleton laughing with the message, "My babies live in a 20-bedroom palace. My Tory government will evict you if you have one spare bedroom." Mr. Boyd declined to comment. In total, About 10,000 people have responded to posts about protests. Momentum declined to comment, but a source said, "These protests are not being organized by Momentum." Peter Mills and Chris Boyd are not members of Momentum. Labour said it did not endorse the demonstrations. Thames Valley Police said, "Everyone has a right to express their views peacefully." However, any criminals looking to disrupt the event will be dealt with in a robust yet proportionate manner. Both Prince Harry and Miss Markle have supported homelessness charities since they were young.